Alright. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. I'm personally doing just fine. Both excited and anxious about going off to college next week, but anyways, enough chit-chat. Tonight, we are playing a game that I haven't actually played before on this channel, but I figured that people would like, and since it won the weekly poll for what game I should play, hey, I figured I might as well. So tonight, we are playing some Warframe. Now, for those of you who don't know what Warframe is, essentially, very long, very complicated story short, this game takes place in a universe where we are piloting these things, as you can see right here on the screen. This is a Warframe, an ancient weapon, a weapon produced by an ancient civilization called the Orokin, and controlled via the power of the Void. It's essentially a robot ninja suit that has different specialized abilities. And these suits are controlled by a select group of, what we can only assume are humans, that were essentially children that got given the power of the Void after a spaceship crash a long time ago. So basically, they control the Warframe suits, but you don't know that for a long time in the story. Did I mention this stream is going to be slightly spoilers, because I have progressed rather far in the game? Because yeah, they're going to be spoilers. But anyways, I am mostly just doing whatever at this point, considering that, I do not necessarily have any story objectives that are not, well, I don't have to wait for, that is. Because currently, at the moment, I am waiting for, one of my missions requires me to have Feralec pods. So I'm currently waiting for that to be done. Because as you can see up here, one of the missions is, I mean, there's also the Wave Rider, but I already have the frame for that. It's the Jordas Precept, which requires you to have, Feralec pods. And I am currently constructing those. But yeah, for now, I'm currently just going around and completing different objectives, essentially. Doing different missions, stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and get into it. The game does not have any background music, necessarily, so I am gonna be adding my own on here. Let's see, what's going on right now? Oh yeah, I forgot, there's the Jackal missions. Long story short, the main things you are fighting against, there are essentially four different hostile factions. There are the Corpus, who are essentially robot people. Well, that occupy certain planets. There are the Grineer, who are essentially cloned humans that have experienced a massive amount of gene degradation. There are what are essentially corrupted versions of both the Grineer and the Corpus that are called the Infestation, part of some ancient space virus that somehow found its way into the system, and the Orokin, essentially also corrupted versions of the same two previous races. Well, corrupted versions of all three of them, because the ancients from the corruption are also being taken over by the Void. And you, as the Tenno, are essentially going around fighting all four of these different factions. Hey, Rush. Yep, I do indeed play Warframe. But yeah, if you check out the arsenal here, there are a load of different Warframes to choose from that all give you different basic abilities. As you can see here. There are some of them that are more sound-based, like Octavia. Some that are based around, like, basic magic abilities, like Mag, which is one of the default Warframes you can get. Some of them are more based around ice abilities, like Frost. More generalized offense, like Gara, who I really want to get at some point, because her ability is literally just throwing glass at people, basically. Backbone was released 6 years ago? Oh, dang. But yeah, the current frames I have my hands on are Ember, who's a fire frame. We have Ivara, the Huntress, who I haven't necessarily leveled up yet, but who is still really good. We got Loki, the Trickster, essentially teleporting, invisibility, and other such. We got Neza, who is essentially a very agile frame, as it were. she doesn't really have any specified elements. We have Protea, who has turrets and time manipulation abilities. We have Valbon, who's essentially a trapper. Yoreli, who uses a lot of water abilities and also flies around on essentially a surfboard. And then there are also the other different, various different frames that are more hard to get versions, essentially, called the Prime Blades, or Prime Frames. Out of those, I have Chroma Prime, who is essentially 4 different elements in one, so he's kind of cheating. We have Frost Prime, who is more of an ice frame. It is actually the first Prime frame I ever got my hands on a long time ago, and they did like a Twitch Prime promotion and whatnot. Trinity Prime, who I also got through a Twitch Prime promotion, who is able to mess with the health of her and her allies by increasing it using enemies. And Zephyr Prime, who is essentially just Flight the Blade. They can swoop around and attack. There's not really much of a difference between the Prime frames and the regular variants, except that the Prime frames have some slightly higher stats and also different mod polarities. Bit of a Chroma guy myself. Yeah, I really enjoy Chroma as well. Basically, these things are mods, and the little things up there can decrease the cost of mods you put onto your frame. It has more of those polarities as well as a higher capacity in general for the Prime frames. So it's not necessarily the most difficult thing in the world to wrap your head around. They got different abilities and everything. Like, for example, Vitality increases health, Redirection increases shields, yada yada, etc, etc. Ability strength, and what else do I want to put on her? I already have Streamline on her. Do I have any other? I suppose Stretch, because that's higher ability range. But yeah, at the moment I'm currently leveling up Protea. Her abilities are that she can throw out grenades that can either damage enemies or shield her. Basically a shotgun drone that deploys an artillery unit to blast fire element and plasma charges at enemies and increases the power for each of their subsequent attacks. A dispensary, which essentially drops healing and ammo for your allies, and Temporal Anchor, which is essentially allows you to run to the enemy and then after a while rewind to the point where you were previously at, creating an explosion and restoring all of your health and everything. And her passive increases the strength of every 4th ability. Apart from that, the weapons are just relatively generic. You got the Agnarak, because I'm leveling that up as well. You got the Gamma Core and the Glaive. I'm more of a fan of the Zorus myself for her, but since I'm currently trying to level up stuff, I might as well work on the Glaive. And yeah, as I mentioned previously, after a certain point in the game, you also unlock your own operator. Look at him. Is me. But yeah, long story short, they've got their own different paths and abilities you can unlock within them, like energy regeneration. All of these abilities are essentially for outside of the, for when you're teleporting outside of the Warframe. But I haven't figured out how to get the, those abilities, so I haven't bothered with them yet. You can also get a pet. But anyways, like I mentioned, I'm just mostly going around doing stuff. The one thing that I'm really looking for right now that is really absurdly difficult to get is this Neotin Extract. Because after I get that, I'll be able to finally make a new Prime Warframe, the Titania Prime, which is essentially a butterfly frame, which is extremely powerful. But yeah, I am just 2 Neotin Extract away, and also a lot of waiting to be able to do that. Yeah, 72-hour creation time on this thing. Ha! So that's nice. Yeah, the game also has a lot of waiting with regards to making new frames. Or alternatively, you can cough up the cash in the shop. But anyways, let's see. Any Neo relics that I could do? The only Neo relic available right now is in the Void in Oxamako, wherever the heck that is. Yeah, that's after Yukiko. I haven't even gotten to... How have I not gotten to this point? I never cleared Triton and Laricia. Alright, might as well do that. Spent a lot of time not knowing what order to level up in, have to master different types of weapons, wasted a lot of time with the same equipment. Yeah, leveling up, if you level up different equipment, it ups your mastery, which allows you to essentially unlock more equipment.
units.
Alright, just checking to make sure I got everything in order.
Find and liberate.
Let's see, let me know if the music volume is too loud, by the way, and I can always turn it down. Alrighty, so let me see. OBS. Alright, OBS capturing properly, we're all good. But yeah, there are two ways of essentially going about the game. There's stealth, you know, actual stealth, where you sneak around via frames that have like stealthier abilities and whatnot. Sneak kill enemies, destroy security cameras, prevent alarms from going off, etc. And there's stealth, which is charging in, guns a-blazing, murdering everything. But usually it is a good idea to try to get rid of the security cameras whenever you come across them. Makes your life a lot easier. Because if the security cameras see you, it'll put the place on alert, which will call in more enemies and sometimes lock down doors. It's kind of annoying. Alright, I forgot about the Pavo stuff. Nah. Because you usually want to do like the Pavos missions with a full squad. Because if you're doing the Pavos, because you're like, that's essentially like a wave survival mode to the game. But it's recommended that you do that with more people. Because if you do like the Pavos missions with only one person around, then it is very difficult because you have to get kills in order to get different rewards. The rewards are essentially weapons and such. Those were actually the missions that came out at the same time as the frame that I'm using now, Protea. And her things are very complicated lore stuff that I can't explain if I tried. So I'm not gonna bother. Why do I have this thing set to semi? I swear, the fact that the Agnarak even sets it to semi by default is laughable, considering the fact that this thing is garbage in semi mode. At least from what I can tell, anyway. I mean, it's a default weapon that I'm leveling anyway, so I can't really be too picky considering how it's available from the beginning of the game, so it kind of sucks by default. One of the first weapons you could even, like, use with different, gosh dang it. Yeah, the Corpus have these, their main gimmick is that they essentially have an army of robots at their disposal. Via things like the Moais, which are essentially walking turrets, and these stupid Ospreys. There we go. Thank you, turret. Much appreciated. Yeah, her turret ability is a lifesaver in a lot of situations. So you're gonna grab a shield here before going to the next room. Alrighty. Oh, it's the treasurer. Do I even bother going after him? The treasurer gives you like the medals you need to attempt the Pavo stuff in the first place, but he's pretty difficult to take down with one person. Like if you're just on your own, he's a bit difficult to take down. A bit more of a hassle than he's worth. Considering you could end up getting yourself killed.
We Perrin always collect our debts.
Oh, shut up, parent sequence. Alright.
None of the scanners.
Alright, also, there are different factions within the game, like the parent sequence, that have different affinities with you. You level up the wrong you level up certain factions, and then their enemies are not very pleased with you, so they'll try to hunt you down. Like the parent sequence, sending an army of Moas at me. Go away.
Greater than your desire to catch.
I am currently allied with the Red Veil and Steel Meridian, mostly because they have a lot of good mods for the frames I'm currently leveling up, that being, or the frames that I'm looking forward to get, that being frames like Titania. Because Titania is essentially one of the most broken frames in the game at the moment, or at least Titania Prime specifically. One of the most busted warframes in the game. Red Veil 2? Oh, nice! Yeah, there are 6 different alliances in the game. There's the Steel Meridian, the Red Veil, New Loka, Perrin Sequence, Arbiters of Hexus, and some, one of the Cephalons that I can't for the life of me remember the name of. Each alliance is essentially allied with one of them, dislikes one of them, and despises another one. Usually it's a lot easier to level the factions that are allied with one another. You can usually only get 2 factions at a time. You can get 3 or 4 if you are really careful about it. but it is very difficult to do, and it's usually like a balancing act. You can re-ally yourself with different alliances at any time if you want specific mods, but personally I prefer Steel Meridian and Red Veil. Oh, I can free this guy.
Nice to meet a fellow soldier. Control.
There we go.
Now for phase 2. I assume there's a phase 2?
Sorry, buddy, you're on your own here. I'll see you later. Alright, seems like the just teleported out of there. Yeah, you can either spend the coins on just flat out freeing people, which gives you affinity with another group, Solaris United. There are a bunch of groups that are independent of the original 6 that I mentioned that have their own priorities, and you can level them individually. They're all story-based, essentially. Like, essentially, Solaris United are a group of former Corpus who separated after their workers were essentially treated like hot garbage. That was dumb. Yeah, sometimes the missions can be a bit difficult because I am a bit underleveled for this, but doing these missions with a slightly underleveled frame is the best way to get experience. And reviving in a mission isn't too bad. You get 4 revives and it just decreases the affinity that you've earned throughout the mission, which isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world. Alright, this section.
If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Sorry, buddy.
The bypass is
No hard
on.
feelings.
Go.
This is one of the forced stealth parts, essentially. You fail... The enemies identify you, they start a countdown timer, which, when that timer reaches 0, the prisoner we're trying to rescue gets executed. So you gotta actually be stealthy for this part. Or at least quick. Because granted, you can get in there without having to worry about them if you are, like, super fast. But also the lasers are a pain in the butt to deal with because they have, like, super heavy knockback. So it's not necessarily advised. It's better to be stealthy. At least for this section, anyway. Also, I disabled the laser gate. Why didn't the front one go away? It was probably a different panel or something. Oh, and also, killing all of the wardens does not give you a free pass, because as far as I can recall, they respawn. Let's see. Sorry about this. Shanked. There we go. The Warframes also rank up over time. You have a max rank of 30 that you can get with a Warframe. Now, where is that other panel to disable the gosh dang lasers? This one knows me, but as long as he doesn't get to a console, then we're fine. Yeah, the enemies actually need to get to a console in order to signal the alarms, which thankfully means that you can take them out before they signal the alarms, like I just mentioned. But that also has to mean that you gotta make sure that the other ones don't see you fighting, or then they can signal the alarms. Long story short, it's a big mess. So it's just best not to get caught. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where the heck the other laser barrier disable is. There we go. Funnily enough, destroying the cameras does not signal the alarms. You'd think it would, considering a camera feed of theirs just went dark, but it doesn't. Ooh. Let's see. Aha, here we go. Perfect. No hard feelings.
We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
Ah yes, now for the hacking minigame. Got it. Alright, that should open that door up for later for easy escape. In the meantime, let's get this guy out of one of these cells, whichever one he's in. Not that one. Yep. So then this one. Yep, there he is.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
There we go. So now you just gotta make it to the exit. Do not make the mistake of giving the captive a weapon. If you can give him your secondary, and in that case he will stay and like shoot the enemies. But if he doesn't have a sub-weapon,
Give me a weapon.
no. If he doesn't have a sub-weapon, then he can teleport to you. So you can just run to the exit and he'll teleport to you. So you don't necessarily even need to worry about fighting your way out. You can just make your way for the exit. If he's still alive, as long as you make it to the exit, you're fine. He doesn't even necessarily need to be there. You just gotta make your way to the exit. Yeah, it's not necessarily the most difficult thing in the world. Bada bing, bada boom. Now let's see. After this, I think, is this a mobile defense mission? Alright, then after that I get the other teleport to the void, so I've unlocked all the different, like, travel points in the world, essentially. Alrighty. This is the other style of mission.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads
I'll have the
and
Lois
defend
explain
a
it.
number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Yeah, you essentially gotta take this little package around to a bunch of different payloads, to a bunch of different computer systems, and have the Lotus hack into them. Gosh dang, a game triggered alarm so I couldn't stealth kill. Ah, whatever. But yeah, you just gotta take this little computer package that you're holding around to a bunch of different computers, defend them while the Lotus hacks into them, and then go to the next one. After you successfully complete
To a terminal.
hacking 3 data terminals, then you can just head to extraction and the mission's
Here is a
over.
terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Unfortunately, somebody signaled the alarm, so now I gotta deal with a bunch of turrets in front. Yeah.
I'm in
Get
the
'em.
terminal. This will take a moment.
Let's see. There we go. Alright, that's all the corpus taken out in this room. Now all we just gotta do is worry about the reinforcements. Yeah, you have the option of equipping up to 3 weapons. You have a melee, a secondary, and a... you have a melee, a primary, and a secondary weapon. Oh, and yeah, also your operator is entirely useless because they can do, they can leave the suit, fire like void beams and everything. I'll take your payload. Wow. At least buy me dinner first. Anyways, I'm doing just fine. How are you doing today? Yeah, the data terminal itself is not entirely defenseless because it does have a decent amount of shield and health. And more often than not, if you're not directly attacking them, then the enemies will just go for that instead of you. Which makes sense considering that's the one thing that's preventing, that the enemy would probably be most prioritized about, considering that it's, you know, the thing that's attacking them, but yeah, that they're trying to protect, but yeah.
You have strayed.
Oh, hey, look, the Arbiters of Hexus are attacking me as well. Brilliant. Everybody's on my ass today. Yeah, the factions you make angry will essentially just summon a bunch of different enemies to attack you, but it's not the most difficult thing in the world. No, my pet's bleeding out. Yeah. Ah, dang it. I'll make you dinner first, but you're already at full course speed. Wow. Well, I mean, it makes sense that you're saying that, considering you're buttering me up right now. Audience is always so good. Am I?
Your crowns of
Oh gosh, dang it, it's another one of these treasures.
Protect me.
Walkers in
Killer the drink. It's like that. There we go. I will take that. Thank you. Yep, it is Protea. She got the turrets and everything. Speaking of turrets. Pew. It's still funny how, like, the game pretty much gives you anything as a weapon. Like, this is the lore for the Gamma Coral is that it's essentially a repurposed mining beam that I'm just using to drill into these enemies. It's great. Keyboard. Ba-da-bop. That was the pass bait.
terminal spotted.
There we go.
Upload me and prepare to defend.
Catch you later. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Well, thank you very much. I super appreciate it. Hope you have a great night. Bop. Let's see. There's a corrupted outbreak nearby, but it isn't one of like the missions that would give me the what's it called? I can't for the life of me remember it. The thing I need for my other Warframe, so I don't really need to worry about it.
Continue to defend.
The evasion missions can give you items depending on the faction you help. Funnily enough, you could choose to either kill the Corpus. The invasion missions usually involve two factions fighting each other. Like two of the hostile factions, i.e. either the Grenier and Corpus. It could be the Grenier and Corpus, the Grenier and the Infested, or the Corpus and the Infested. And you choose which side to help, and you get rewards based on which side you do. It's essentially choosing which side you think is more of a pain and that you should eliminate.
Area completed. Move on.
Alright, back into my Warframe I go. Yeah, if you get hit in your pilot state, you essentially get yeeted back into your Warframe and it loses its shields for a second. And you also can't go into your pilot state for a while because of the debuff you get. Oh no, you can. And what does transference static even do? The stupid Galaxion Moa just saw me kill his friend right in front of his eyes. Or I guess optic sensors, rather. He doesn't necessarily have eyes, but it's a robot. There we go. Security camera. You'd think shooting the security cameras would trigger the alarms immediately, but I don't know. Maybe the Corpus are in the habit of regularly destroying their own security cameras. Beats me. Oh well. Anyways, off we go. I just murdered your comrade, and you can't even offer a word of condolence? Yeah, the Corpus are mostly mute. At least that's what it seems like anyways. Alright, let's just, that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that ability. Just shank him.
spotted. Continue to defend.
Yeah, your void abilities are extremely powerful. They're basically one of the most volatile weapons in the game, but the game makes up for it with the fact that you have a limited supply of that void energy. And you gotta go back into your, the frame every now and again to recharge it. That, and also the fact that the enemies can just immediately kill your flow by teleporting you right back into it.
The odds were against us, Tenno. But we
Alright,
did it.
nice, we got it.
Mission complete.
Let's see, am I gonna be able to revive by... Nope. Oh well. There we go. I know what I'm outgunned. I'm just gonna get the heck out of here. I'm out. See you later, homies. Why did I keep my Kavad around? It keeps getting killed. Apparently my Kavad is similar to me, always biting off more than it can chew. Can't tell you how many times I've gotten killed trying to revive the thing. I mean, hey, we got another Grand Crown, so that's nice. Alright, so that should be the last passage to the Void unlocked. Yep! I now have access to every single section of the Void once I clear through the levels. Let's see. Any of my weapons maxed out on this yet? The glaive is relatively close. Let's see. Can I put anything more on any of these? I never really need to worry about reload for this. Beam length extension certainly sounds nice. This thing that has basically no recoil, so I don't need to worry about that. Dang it, don't have enough for Hornet Strike. I'll get rid of the extension for now and give it Hornet Strike. Also, apologies, hope you can't hear that. Long story short, the crickets outside are being the cicadas are being very annoying. There we go. Problem solved. Alrighty. Let's see. Hang on, let me reset my face cam one moment. Oh, never mind. Seems like it's retracked. There we go.
Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Let's see, it's already got additional armor. I could give it a shield link as well. I mean, it already has a health link. The extra damage and everything is nice. I'll take out the bleed out link since I don't really ever need to worry about that anyways. Put in the link shields. There we go, now he's got slightly more shield. Only 10 more levels that I have to worry about using the Argonac that I can ditch that thing forever. So that's good. Let's see, the Dracoon still has 43 minutes on it. Let's see. Could do a Void Fisher. Oh, there's some Kuba Siphons that I could do. Yikes, that one's a bit difficult. I think I'll get, let's do this Grenier Assassination mission. Hello there, Fragilities. How are you doing tonight? I do not believe I've seen you around before. How are you doing this evening? What was that noise? Oh, alright then. Everybody else is already in the thick of killing this thing.
Your weapons aren't working. Try something else.
I'm aware of how to use transference, game.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
My little rumple dimples.
Oh yeah, long story short, that lady,
You want me to get mean?
yeah, that creepy looking lady has plot relevance. Don't think too hard about it. And this mechanic essentially requires you to exit your warframe and magic the little clouds of dust that are trying to get near this thing in order to essentially pop its siphons. I think you gotta wait for them to get close though. Yep. Yeah, you essentially just gotta strike the Kuva cloud so that this thing stops trying to suck it all up. Meanwhile, all the rolling orbs and everything will try to stop you. Let's see. There we go. Alright, now the game is telling me, yeah. So you just gotta use, in your operator form, you have a knockback ability with E. You just gotta use that on the clouds, and then the suction thing explodes somehow. There we go.
Balls of festering flesh. You let them destroy my Kuba siphon.
Yee.
You've destroyed the Queen's Kuba siphon. We can't allow any of these to survive.
Long story short, the Kuva is essentially a very powerful, Orokin relic that can be used to control certain Orokin warriors, while simultaneously being supposedly able to siphon you of your void powers and infect people's minds.
Krill is a seasoned war hero with many battles under his belt.
We don't necessarily know, or at least I don't know much about that plot at this point, considering I've only completed the one mission where it's first introduced and where you first get your operator powers. But that's it. Alrighty, time to kill Lieutenant Lich Krill. Again.
Time to go to work.
AKA shank him. So set this up here for later. I don't even remember how this boss goes. I think most of the time you just gotta shoot him when he's vulnerable. Whether it be shooting him in the back or otherwise. I honestly don't remember for the life of me. Let's see. I forget what his weakness even is at this point. It's been so long since I've actually fought this thing. Ba-da-ba. Alright, there we go. Now he's dead. Why did I get a sigil for him? Thought I already had one.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to
Oh well. Yeah, every boss you kill gets you like a little sigil with their face on it that you can put on your warframe. Nothing too special. I think we just take this elevator down. Yep, here we go. It's down, and this took me right back outside. Gosh dang it. I am... Where's the exit again? I'm stupid, alright? Oh, over here. Alright. Bop. There we go. Oh yeah, also there's this thing over here if you haven't scanned one. Every single time you have this exit, it's just there. There we go. Alrighty.
Shut it down. Assassination contract complete. Good work, Trevor.
Yeah, completing those missions also gives you the Requiem relics. Still don't necessarily know what their purpose is, but I know they have like some really good items in them. So that's why you try to bust them open the best you can. Oh, there we go.
Whale pirates are hungry after a cold weekend.
Let's see. Let's see, there are more Kuva Siphon missions. Yeah, why not? These missions are nice because they essentially send you all over the place. Hey, perfect timing. We spawned in when one's in progress of fighting it.
No time to ask questions. Destroy that thing.
Alright, somebody let one of them get in, but I don't know if they're doing the strat where we wait until the last second to bust it open or what. Don't know.
You're snoring, dreamer. My machines are tougher than that. What lovely energy. Every particle counts when we're making Kuva.
Okay, I don't know if this player knows necessarily what they're doing when it comes to these things, so... Let's see. You gotta watch the thing carefully. Get the security camera out of here. There we go. You gotta watch the thing carefully. When one of the sections comes up, you gotta find the cloud that's off in this direction. Eh. And then that busts open the braids. It's not necessarily the most difficult thing in the world to do.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Ba-da-ba. Another one off in this direction.
Your crowns are safe in my grasp, oh Parvus. Protect me!
There we go. Oh, gosh dang it. Why is it always that the Corpus Treasurer shows up at the same time as we're dealing with this thing? The Crown Treasurer, whatever the heck, always shows up at the same time we're doing the Kuva Siphon. It's right over there. He's right over there, no less. How long has this song been going on? Not too long. There we go. Let's see. Alright, siphon off in that direction. Where is it? There's a cloud. There we go.
What a waste.
We are unstoppable! We are Corpus!
Yeah, we've killed you before, so you're not exactly completely unstoppable now, are you? Where's the section? Alright, here. Eh. I didn't kill it. Oh, what? Oh, well. Not the biggest thing in the world. Do you have to stop it before it gets 8 of those little, like, Kuva clouds? So it's not necessarily the most difficult thing to do, and the game is very generous with giving you multiple multiple tries when it comes to getting rid of the thing. There we go.
Balls of festering flesh. You let them destroy my Kuva site.
Wait, why is the game constantly...
Kuva Siphon. We can't allow any beast to survive.
There we go. Alrighty, that's the siphon down. Now to do the actual spy part of the missions. Every single mission I've joined so far, I've showed up when the siphoning is already in process. Why are these Lancers here? Did you not get the memo? The siphon's destroyed. Oh, come on. This turret can't turn 1 inch to the right. Yeah, unfortunately, the Protea turrets are kind of dumb. They can't exactly turn an inch to the right in order to even attack an enemy that's basically right next to them. They just gotta turn a little bit. How did he not notice me? I was sitting right there. I shot him in the face. He was staring right at me. It took him a solid second to realize that I was there, and by that point, I had already taken off most of his health bars, shot him in the face. Are the Corpus really that dumb?
Alarms have been triggered.
Gosh dang it, Komodo.
You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete.
Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry. Yeah, unfortunately, Cavazzo still picked up by the sensors, which makes them a bit annoying sometimes when it comes to stealth missions. But it's not the biggest deal in the world, because usually the only time they ever get noticed by the sensors is when you're basically right there. Maybe that was me, the security camera range was being stupid, I don't know. Anyways, go get him, turret. Oh, so you can turn! Why didn't you do that earlier? Let's see. Alright, he still managed to complete the data salvage. That's good. Yeah, you need to at least crack 2 of the vaults. After that, you don't necessarily need to worry about the 3rd one. Or at least with the high tier missions anyway. With the low tier ones, you only need to worry about getting 1 bit of data to pass the mission. But with these ones, you gotta get as much data as you can. Because the Lotus be stingy. She wants that data. Even though she's only going to ever send us out to kill these things.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now...
Yeah, I know. They'll start destroying the data if I trigger the alarms. Whatever, I already know this. Lotus, it's not like I've done several dozen spy missions by this point. I know what I'm doing by now. Also, I find it funny how now that I put the damage augmentation on the laser, it's suddenly doing pretty much all of their health. Funny how that works out. Anyways, that downward path is a bait. Instead, what you gotta do is you gotta go up here. How was that not killing him? You gotta go up here, get up to the top of this glass, and start dropping down. It's like a dropper in Minecraft. When instead you have to avoid getting killed by lasers. Nice. Dang it! It just barely hit me. Oh, whatever.
Destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Bam.
You got him. The data is still intact. We cannot let
Yeah, sometimes a clean extraction is very difficult, if not impossible, when it comes to these things. And of course, the Lotus wants us to kill all of the Corpus grunts around here, even though they're robots, because, you know, what if somebody notices? They're robots. They're not going to notice. I don't even know if they can notice. Alright, who's fleeing the scene? Did I mention Magnet is also very effective against the robots? Because it is. And it makes sense. Like, the weaknesses are surprisingly logical when it comes to this game. Like Heat is more effective against, like, the human enemies, and especially, like, the Infestation. The Magnet and Electric abilities are more effective against the robots and the Corpus, because the Corpus are technically, like, part human, part robot. the poison is more effective against the actual human enemies like the Grenier. Like, the elemental weaknesses are actually realistic, and that's something that I really have to praise the game for, because they make a lot of sense. Still can't believe that they have ship docks perfectly the size of Tenno. Like, you realize we're going to dock our ship here and then use this to get out. Why'd you make it perfectly Tenno-sized? What's the point of this?
Another job
This hole is perfectly Tenno-sized. Alright, there we go. That's Protea rank 28. Glaive rank 25, Gammacore rank 20, Argonac rank 21. I'm debating if I even want to finish leveling the Argonac, because honestly this thing feels like trash to play. So we got a Lith relic, so it wasn't a Requiem relic. Let's see, unlock 5 lockers within 20 minutes of hacking. Alright. Alright, let's see. Yeah, all of the Requiem Fisher stuff is in the Kuwa Fortress itself. Which you do unlock right here. It's just you gotta clear through the earlier missions to actually get up to the other stuff. Let's see. Any other low-level Kuwa Siphon missions I want to do? I guess let's do another Grenier one. I'm surprised that the Kuwa Siphon ones show up, like, even in the Corpus ones. You think they'd be only Grenier, considering that the Grenier are the ones who are actually after the stuff. Like the whole mission where you're introduced to the concept of Kuwa, the main villains are the Grenier Queens. So you would expect it to be the Grenier missions where you're getting the Kuwa, but no, it's all over the place. It's kind of surprising, but not necessarily.
This is a mobile defense mission.
But not really.
And defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for
Shank.
heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Get the satellite if you wanna see it. Get your credit card. All I is you, baby, running in the 90s. These guys did not notice me when I was sitting nearly right in front of them.
And patch me in.
Genius. Yeah, the Grenier clones are a bit, how you say, genetically deteriorated. They've cloned the Grenier DNA so many times at this point that they've kind of become,
Guardians, distract the child.
essentially genetically deficient.
Drop me in and defend that
They're like the result of a brother and sister that love each other just a bit too much. Wow, and here I thought I would never stoop as low as to make those kinds of jokes, and yet here we are.
What an ugly child. Yeah.
No time to ask questions. Destroy that thing.
Yeah, unfortunately you have to actually, like, hit these Guardians first before you can even before you can even deal damage to them. You have to use, like, the form stun, which also makes it more difficult to stop, like, the Kuwa siphoning and everything. It's a mess, honestly. These missions are very difficult without multiple people.
Make it dance and flail.
What? I clearly hit that.
What lovely energy.
I literally just hit the thing.
Making Kuwa.
Come on, game. Yeah, screw it. Oh, okay, this guy has some kind of instant revive perk. Alright. Alright, let's see. Which direction is it sucking in? It is sucking in this direction. What is it? Where is the suck? Where is the suck cloud? There it is. No suck!
Use your operator form to strike.
No suck for you. You don't get and you do not get any suck. Bad suck. Go away. Alright, where's the suck?
That worked.
Suck is dead. No suck. No suck. I'm reviving my Kavat here. There we go. Oh well, I'll just revive. No big deal. Bop. Also, I reveal this is the most fabulously pink rhino I've ever seen. He is also remarkably thick. Bop. Alright, let's see. It's just got one more braid left, thankfully. Where is the suck? It hasn't started sucking yet. We gotta wait for the thing to start sucking. Start sucking. There we go. Now where is the suck? No suck.
You useless balls of festering flesh. You let them destroy my Kuva siphon.
No suck.
You've destroyed the Queen's Kuva siphon. We can't allow any beast to survive. I'm in, Tenno.
Yeah, the turret's a real sharpshooter.
Remains invalid.
Bop.
Still working
Bop.
on it. Continue to defend.
Alright, let's see. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see, is stream still going fine? Hang on. Let me check. Alright, looks like stream's still going fine, so that's good. Anyways, how's everybody in chat doing tonight? Hey, you guys out there play Warframe? If you do, which frame do you guys honestly like the most? Personally, I'm very partial to Zephyr. I really enjoy its playstyle, just being able to dart around the place via the flight abilities and whatnot. It also taught me to get good at the aerial aiming. Also taught me to get really good at aerial aiming. Plus, I got the nice wing sandal on him. It looks super nice. It looks really good. Man, I hope that there's rumors that Nightwave will come back on Wednesday. Nightwave is the only way to easily get like that dust that I mentioned earlier that gives you that'll let me make the last part of Titania Prime.
This will take a moment.
It's essentially like a bizarre form. It's essentially her missions are another individual faction. And she also gives you like unique glamour pieces for your warframes and whatnot. Get him, turret. Yeah, that thing's that damage multiplier on the back. Every time it shoots an enemy, it gets an increased damage multiplier when it hits an enemy. So the more enemies you hit with the turret, the more damage it ends up doing, and it can wipe out an entire squad of Grenier if positioned right.
Continue to defend.
Yeet. Bada-bop. Alright. Fell off the side. Oh well. Up. Yep. Game's honestly really fun. It's just kind of like a nice game to relax to. It's very satisfying being able to get like flowing combos and everything strung together in such a nice way. And I think, is this guy... No, he's playing Grendel. Alright. I thought that was Rhino for a second there, considering the giant rolling ball form. But that is the chunkiest Warframe I have ever seen. And it is bright pink. I'd be lying if I said I didn't love it.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
And yeah, let me know if the volume on the music is alright. Don't know if it sounds too loud or too quiet or whatever. No sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. Yeet. I missed. Bop, 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 bop. Get him, turret. Yeah, all those Grenier soldiers is basically disintegrated. Oh, Grinnell just ate them. Yeah. You see that? That turret ability is extremely powerful, especially if you use it as like the third ability in her, as the fourth ability in a row, because her fourth ability power up. It's kind of like Annie in League of Legends, you know, how her like fifth ability use essentially stuns the enemy when you, her fifth attack stuns the enemy when you use it. I was using rewind.
The odds were against
Yeah.
us, Tenno, but we did it.
There we go.
Mission
All right, that's
complete.
Protea at the rank 29.
Heads up. A Grenier assault team is headed your way.
Don't even need to worry about the Grenier assault team since we're basically done with the mission. Just gotta get to the exit. There we go. Alrighty. Still don't know what Kuva is actually used to make, but hey, might as well grab it. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. What even in the heck is Kuva used for? Let's see. Garuda and Haro need Kuva for their research. The Kishag, which is like a melee staff. Nidus, some Octavia systems. Oh right, the Oris, the Tasaru, the Twin Roga, Umbra Forma, Zar. Okay, so there are some stuff that actually require Kuva. What the heck is Excalibur Umbra? Blueprint for Excalibur Umbra is given to players upon completing the first mission of the Sacrifice quest. The ability to build the Warframe is granted on completing the second mission. Unlike Warframe, Umbra requires no further components and is crafted entirely from a single blueprint. Can't be used until the penultimate mission where he's automatically rank 30th of free pre-installed Orkan reactor in a Warframe slot. Second blueprint will not be given on replays. Oh, okay. So essentially Excalibur Umbra is only used at the very end of the game. Got it. I think you can also use Kuva to recraft the staff, but I already got that from like completing the mission by default. Let's see. I need one more Orvius Blade, and then I need a butt ton more Kuva, and then I can make the Orvis. But yeah, if you're wondering, this is the weapon that you could get from the Grenier Queen, the Broken Scepter. Yeah, the Shadow Talisman of the Grenier Elder Queen. It used to have like a slot up in the top that held Kuva, but now it's basically gone. It pulls energy orb from deceased enemies and pulls health orbs from enemies and energy orbs from robots. So it is pretty good in that regard. It is a staff weapon as well, so it has pretty decent stats when it comes to like impact and whatnot. But yeah, best melee weapon by far is still the Broken War, which you got from one of the previous quests. Still like a really powerful weapon, Broken War is. Let's see, do I have any other missions I could actually do? There's the Call of the Tempestaria, which requires a railjack, which I don't have. Let's see. I think the next mission is the Sacrifice, which requires the Apostate Prologue. I do not know where the heck that is. Talk to Cephalon Suda and any relay. I completed the second dream. Oh, so I can work on getting Octavia. Nice. I think I'll go do that. So you talk to Cephalon Suda and any relay. At least I think that's what it said anyway. The Vesper relay is torched. Here we go, Londra relay. The relays are essentially the public markets. You'll find people trading stuff all over the place here. Usually for platinum. Just to pay for currency. Still can't believe that they allow you to trade that. Or alternatively, you could just, you know, use one of the websites where people sell stuff for way cheaper on there. Yeah, even though Warframe doesn't acknowledge them publicly, there are like sites that facilitate easier trading through stuff like Warframe Market, where you can get like much cheaper prices on like prime frames and stuff for platinum. So the people that are trading in these relays are mostly looking for other mods or to try to scam people who don't necessarily know about Warframe Market. So I think it was Cephalon Suda they mentioned. Let's see. That's navigation. Let's see. I think it said Cephalon Suda. Let's see, sorry, just looking this up real quick. Let's see. Oh! Octavia's systems requires Kuva. Huh. I never knew. Let's see, the Octavia's Anthem quest. Let's see. I don't think I'm able to access the quest, given that Cephalon Suda currently hates me. Huh. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if the game would lock you out necessarily out of that if you're not with Cephalon Suda. Well, I don't know. Maybe the game would. Who knows? At least I certainly hope the game wouldn't lock you out of it because you chose a different clan, but it might be the case. Yeah. Let's see. Cephalon Suda.
Organic debris to ignore.
Oh, you can go enter their spot in the relay. I'm curious if the game will let me, or if it's just gonna lock me out.
Hunter, do not waste your time with this idiot Cephalon.
Oh, Samaris is yelling about it. Oh, okay, so you can accept the quest.
Meaningless data. She ought to be disconnected from the weave and erased.
Okay, so Samaris and Suda do not get along.
About music, as I am. Ignore the rants of that monster Hermes, who perverts his function with destruction. Correction, Samaris is to whom I refer. I am busy with my data collecting. What is your query?
Hey, Game Boy. No, this is it. God, these cursed
Yes,
music.
I know. I am a cephalon, a creature of data and memory. You need not repeat yourself. If you are truly curious about my musical archives, prove it. Build the Mandicord.
The Mandicord?
A Mandicord? Hunter, will you strike your enemies with sonnets and hymns?
Oh, shut up, Samaras.
Her precepts.
Yeah, okay, so Suda and Samaras do not like each other whatsoever.
If you build the Mandicord, I will reward you with the most essential thing I know.
Knowledge?
My knowledge.
Yep.
I have data pertaining
Ah,
to the
great, so I made...
Mandicor's history
Great,
and
so I
function.
accepted a quest from Ty Lopez.
First, you must find its
Knowledge.
Soldiers has been informed of their last known location.
Knowledge. Alright, we gotta collect the Mandicord of components. High value. Knowledge. Knowledge. Alright, I guess let's go find the Mandicord pieces so we can play some music. Knowledge. Pulls out limited edition Super Mario 25th Anniversary Nintendo DSi XL. Oh, OVO.
Do you hear that music? An echo of the Mandicord's sweet harmony. It takes me back to another place, another life, where I was. Please disregard my tangent.
Another life where I was. Please disregard my tangent. The parts are here. Follow the sound of the parts to find them. You can faintly hear them. Oh no, I hear them ringing. There's one! Get it! Get the heck out of here. Alright, there's one. A Mandicord part. For most Cephalons, music is thought to be a glitch of evolution and language. Huh.
It seems to short circuit an organic mind's pattern recognition function. A
Confusion they find pleasurable.
pleasurable.
I mean, yeah, most music is very nice. I'm listening to it right now, in fact. Knowledge. Let's see, where is this next part? Oh. Get the heck out of here. I love how I could just use my 2 ability and just blast away any opposition. Just any and all opposition gets murdered by the turret. Again, I'm surprised the Agarak is not set to auto by default. Here's one. Let's see, one more.
Fantastic. A second part. For me, music is a lattice, a support to which my vast knowledge clings. Have you ever felt that way? A song that anchors a memory? How a melody or verse returns you to a place you thought forgotten.
I have experienced that once or twice. There are a lot of songs that I know that I hold very near and dear to my heart and are tied to a lot of my memories. Good soundtrack to a person's life can make all the difference. Never thought I'd be relating to an AI there that much, but hey. I mean, I don't know, my brain really likes patterns, so maybe that's why I like music so much sometimes. Eh. I know you guys are probably well aware that I enjoy music, considering I'm basically singing along to whatever anime opening I'm using at the start of my stream. Most of the time, so yeah. Alright, let's see. Good grief, how long is this thing going to leave me around? You gonna show me the last piece already? This melody is very finicky. Also, what are the Corpus doing with his Soma Cord in the first place? I guess maybe the other factions don't kill you, don't attack you in Cephalon Sudra, considering it's like a neutral ground. And between the different alliances. Ah, there it is. Good grief, how long is this thing going to leave me on a wild goose chase? Is it around here? There's the Soma Cord.
Curiosity has rewarded you. Find room to hear its music. Return to your foundry and construct the Manticore at once.
I will. Oh hey, I got an Orican cell for randomly killing an enemy. Nice. I remember Orchid cells being practically impossible to get originally in the game a long time ago, but I don't know, maybe they're just handing them out a lot more now that there's more frames and everything and more stuff to craft with them. They're handing them out like hotcakes. Well, I mean, more commonly than hotcakes. They're handing them out like COVID vaccines. Get vaccinated, kids. Nailed it. Public service and stream jokes. Also being a corporate sellout because I absolutely love this game. Bop, bop. Alright, there we go. Mission complete. Manticore body, Manticore bridge, and Manticore fret. Whatever the heck the fret is. I have honestly no clue what this musical terminology means. Alrighty, so now we gotta actually build the dang thing. Oh hey, my flat cannon is done. Not enough space in my inventory, of course. There's the Manticore. 30 minutes. Alright, not too bad. We will see it build before the end of the stream, thankfully. In the meantime, is there any weapons I want to get rid of in exchange for the flat cannon? I really want to get rid of the Argonac. I do not like this thing in the slightest. Goodbye. I know I didn't finish maxing it out, but I honestly don't care. That thing sucks. Here we go, the Dracoon. I don't know if it's a primary or not. Primary or secondary. Oh, it is a primary. A flat cannon primary. Who would have figured? It's a shotgun? Huh. The flat cannon is a shotgun. Well, how about that? I guess let's go shoot some things. Where is the... Oh, there's where the flat cannon's holes. No, that's not the... Oh, it's probably because I have the thing's holster turned off. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, I have the visible when holster turned off. Where is that thing stored? On your back, figured as much. Good grief, that thing is bulky. Let's see. Ah, yes, you can turn the flat cannon into a generic-looking shotgun. Makes sense. Alrighty, what do we do now while we're waiting for the Manticore to be constructed? Let's see, any other missions I can get? I'm currently working on the Jordas preset because I still need to wait for that thing to finish building. Let's see, there's the rail. A lot of these are require the rail jack. I completed the War Within. If I clear Mott in the Void, I can unlock Chains of Haro. Let's see. The Glassed Gambit. Silver Grove. The Sacrifice, which I do not think I have cleared yet. Which requires Apple State Prologue, which I do not know what the heck that mission is. I don't know, some of these quest completion lines are confusing as all heck. Guess I might as well do some of the other quests that that are available at the moment. Parent sequence room, new Loka room. I suppose let's go talk to the new Loka, considering they're the ones that hate me the least.
Give what you can, Tenno, to help us.
Like, out of all of the alliances that hate me, new Loka hate me the least. So I guess let's go say hi to them. See what they want from me. Hello there.
Do you know of the Silver Grove, Earth's oldest and most pure forest?
Intriguing.
It is home to our most sacred shrine. We've learned that the Grenier, those twisted abominations, are planning to build a factory on it.
Okay, that's just messed up.
Grenier Scorch units have been deployed, intent on turning our blessed Silver Grove to ash.
Okay, that's no good.
Generations ago, we recovered an apothic recipe of the shrine. We believe it will reawaken the forest's legendary defenses. Gather the ingredients and deliver the apothic to the heart of the shrine.
Understood.
You are the only hope of the Silver Grove and the natural purity it represents.
The Silver Grove. New Loka seeks help protecting a sacred forest from Grenier incursions, but are they ready to face the forest's true nature? Alrighty. Off we go. To probably do one mission to craft some things and then wait. Wonderful. Yeah, I know, game. The Manticore, I'm well aware. It's building right now. Shut up. Alright. Oh, mail.
Are you ready to help our Silver Grove?
Oh, they're just giving me the recipe outright.
My bags are packed. I'm all set to leave. I can't believe I'll be working with one of my childhood heroes.
What's the best infestation biologist there was? Think about news almost gave out. Only this, look into the stained plastic in my field 10. Enjoy dealing sky the air, smell the big sulfur toxins. Cecilia, I'm not going to miss the place. Leaving here feels like I'm giving up on my dream. My dream to see green, blue return to the sick and dying mother of us all. Frustrated with my lack of progress. Alright.
My bags are packed. I'm all set to leave. I can't believe I'll be working with
Scan the required plants to craft a Nightfall Apothic.
On comms, she said she needed the best infestation biologist there was. I think my knees almost gave out.
So is that on Earth?
I'm looking out the stained plastic of my field tent into the dead.
Or is the game just, or is this just a, I don't think this is a specified mission necessarily to like scan certain plant life or whatever. Let's see, what do I even, what plants do I even need for this thing?
My dream to see green and blue return to the sick and dying mother of us all. But I'm frustrated with my lack of progress. I've tried everything to accelerate the yellow vegetation, to guide and nurture the soil, but nothing.
Lady, we know.
I gotta change. Now I have that opportunity.
where the heck is the thing? Where do I even craft whatever the heck the blueprint was? It's not in fishing, it's not in modular, it's not in miscellaneous. It's in gear? Here it is, Nightfall Apothic. Let's see. Dusklight Sriracha, Sunlight Thresh Cones, Moonlight Dragon Lilies. I think those are all found on Earth, and I gotta go scan them. I'll do that quest later. When I'm off stream, because I don't want to have to look up stuff, refarm the same mission. Whatever. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. The Glassed Gambit. Here we go. Talk to Ergo Glassed in the parent sequence room in any relay. Alright, off to parent sequence, who also hate me.
Are you betting against us, Tenno?
Off we go. Yeah, buddy. Listen, I know you hate me, but I'm here to do a quest for you. I know you have a quest for me, so I'm here to do that.
Time is credit, so we'll forego the usual formality.
Alright, what's up?
Dire problem, you see, concerning the Mycona people. Have you heard of them? Well, they are quite resourceful, unusual, really. The Mycona earn a living by harvesting the biological products of the infested.
Huh.
A dangerous trade, and we Perrin have always given them fair value.
They got messed up by the infested, huh?
I received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nef Anyo.
Gosh dang it, of course it's Nef Anyo. It's always Nef Anyo.
It seems he
For context... For context, Nef Anyo is a corpus infected by the infestation.
Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
Alrighty then. We gotta go help her.
She was taken along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Naval and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconian's defense. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Neva's people?
If I paid appropriately.
Such generosity. I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Not really generosity, it's more a paycheck. Alright, what do I need to do now? Good grief, how many quests am I accepting? Quest after quest. It's like, quest? I'm already on the quest! It's like, quest? I'm already on a quest! Quest? I'm already on a quest! Alright, where are we going? Hang on. I have an unread message, probably from Ergo Glassed, yeah. Here's drawing my operator with smuggle out into you a cell, just in case you need your behind to appear you're helping. Oh wow, you're guilt tripping me as well.
I trust
Wonderful.
Fast, but a colony that survives amid the infestation seems...
Wonderful, he's guilt tripping me. Alright then, I see how it is. You're not willing to use monetary value, you're just willing to guilt trip me. Wonderful. Ah, well then. Oh yeah, that's definitely infested. No question there.
In his gluttony, Mr. Anyo took more than Mycona's most promising youth. He left the colony defenseless. 3 gateways lead into the colony. They all need to be shut.
Oh, okay. So this is a shotgun with a charge shot. I see. Bang. Okay, that's actually surprisingly effective. Bang. 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 This thing is unranked and it's dealing that much damage. Alright. Bang. 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 I think I love this shotgun already. Bang. Got a bit of a long reload time, but I can get used to that. It's a flat cannon shotgun. I mean, are you not entertained? Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Alrighty, off we go. Let's see. I also like this shotgun just purely because of the fact it's one letter off Dragoon. I love Final Fantasy, don't judge me. Bang. 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 There we go. Problem solved. There's no punishment for holding onto it for a long time either, so you could just hold onto a charge shot for when the enemies show up and then just blast them. So anyway, I started blasting. I just felt like the game did a really good job displaying the infested, because these things are horrifying. Like, it's mostly affected the Corpus, which is why, like, most of the Ospreys and everything are, like, most of the Ospreys, Collars, Leapers, and everything are Corpus, are based off of Corpus enemies, whereas only the Chargers are based off the Grenier. Like, you can see bits of Grenier armor in, like, the Chargers and everything. Bang. 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 Gosh dang it, stop killing my Kavat, will you? Bang. Excuse me, do you mind? Do you mind? Thank you. Good grief. These enemies never leave my poor Kavat alone. Also, that panel is clipping into the wall. Ah well. I heard your daughter is missing. Don't worry, I will find her. Yes, I am. Fret not, people. Fret not, peoples. I will restore your defenses.
See those infested tumors growing in malignancy? It's breeded among the Corpus when I was there. The
Bang.
Marconians can't
Bang.
close the gates
Bang.
until these growths are destroyed.
The best way to cure an infestation is with a shotgun. You know, Like when there's a cockroach in your house, just kill it with buckshot.
Security gate closed. Don't let the infested get to it. Don't let greed win.
I mean, you say don't let greed win, yet you're the ones that are money obsessed. Like you guys are the Alliance dead set on making money, so you're saying don't let greed win, yet you're the ones who love making money. How is Nef Anyo's greed different to anything you guys are doing? Well, I mean, then again, Nef Anyo's greed doesn't necessarily put innocent lives at risk. But these people wouldn't have to worry about making a living if you would just living from the infested, if you would just give them the support they need. You guys are just as much as fault of this as I am. I'm a space mercenary, but you never see me getting paid for any of this. You never see me getting paid for any of this. Where's my paycheck at the end of the day, huh? They're just giving me Warframe mods. I never get any credits for this.
Attacked this colony, he went straight for the Triuna. He left these people defensive. And for what? Profit? Typical Corpus mindset.
I mean, he probably did it so that they could get infested by, well, the infested.
So the colonists can force it close.
No, trust me, I'm aware of my mission. You don't have to say it multiple times. I got a shotgun. Alright, first things first, get rid of the spawn pods before they make more infested. Second thing second, murder the infested! Bang, 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 bang! Bang! Why is the Eurobeat strangely fitting here? I'm saving the day!
That's it. Now make sure the Myconians can finish the job and close the gate.
Game never gives you a moment of silence, does it? Again, my music playlist is surprisingly fitting here! There we go. Alright, that's the door sealed up. With my Kavat outside! Oh no, wait, he's here.
Progress. Only one more to go.
Alright, we just gotta seal one more gate. Hey, Proteus Max!
Generations they've adapted.
Nice.
To live among the infestation. To earn a living is all should have the right to do. Never asking for charity. Like the parent sequence. They will Corpus once, but they too sought a future free from the corruption of boundless greed. If only Mr. Anyo shared this vision.
Okay, so now the parent sequence is actually looking a lot more noble in my eyes. Considering that they freed themselves from, like, the mindless greed of the Corpus.
Take out the growths.
E. I was want to say that one's taking a beating, but no, it's just its hitbox being really specific. There we go.
Here come the colonists. Make sure they can finish their job.
You got it.
Don't let the mumblers get through.
Gun him down! Die! I see him. See you later. Good grief. I'm game. Then hurry up and get the gate shut. Yeah. How'd you let a brood mother through?
The colony is sealed.
There we
it's
go.
Still crawling with infested. Clear them out so the Myconians can have their home back.
You got it. Somebody say murder, because I heard murder. Let's go kill some infested. Tenogen Exterminator here. We put the termination in Tenno. It's in there, it's in there somewhere, trust me. There we go.
The Myconians are safe, but only for the moment. Get back to your ship, and I'll explain.
Yeah, let me guess. The security system isn't foolproof. I'm gonna come back here every once in a while to exterminate more of them. No need to thank me. Your people did fine on your own. I just came in with a shotgun. I'm sure if I gave any of you guys a flat candy, you could do the job just fine. Bap. Ba-da-bap. Ow. You crud. There. Die. You want to die so badly, I'll just kill you myself. Alright, time to exit out through the airlock. I'm out of here. See you later. Problem solved. You'll get your bill in the mail. Tenogen Exterminators, problem solved. You'll get your bill in the mail. Thank me later. It would be funny if, like, completing these side quests got you the Nef Anyo, Oh, how fitting! It gave me the Cleanse Infested attachment for the shotguns!
Free the Myconians and return the trail.
How fitting!
The offered to pay Anyo an exorbitant ransom, but he laughed it off. He doesn't need the money. So, we have no choice but to exploit Anyo's weakness. His love of gambling. Our only chance of freeing these people is to challenge Anyo and his brokers in the Index.
Slow down, Glass. My Tenno have already offered immense help, and now you want them to enter the Index?
What the heck is the Index?
Fair, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation comes from an old war. A relic that I know will be of extreme interest to you.
Do
Return
tell!
the Triuna, and the relic will be yours. A fair compensation for the risk.
I'd say that's a fair trade. Old war relics typically mean warframes, and warframes mean more potentially interesting ways to murder people. So I'll take you up on that offer. I think I'm using Steel Fiber. There's so many better abilities than Steel Fiber. Fast Deflection, that's better. Yeah, she's got Firewalker, Blazing Chakram, Warding Halo, and Divine Spears. I got a Fashion Framer real quick, because whatever I put on her previously looks awful. Let's get rid of the front sigil. That just looks like, that looks pretty good. Put the Scar Sigil on there, that looks better. Oh, and get rid of the back sigil as well. Actually, no, let's put the Scar Sigil on the back instead. Get rid of the front sigil. Now let's put the Conclave symbol on there. That actually looks nice. Let's see, as for... That actually looks really nice. Even if they just did kind of change the color slightly. It still looks pretty good. Let's see. Nah, actually, yeah, this looks pretty good. I'll go with this. Ba-da-bap. Alrighty. Glass Gambit, challenge Nef Anyo on the Index.
To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Oh, we need... Oh no, I have the money. Alright.
To beat Mr. Anyo at his
I
own
know, you
game,
just said that.
We must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Alrighty. Let's see, win 3 rounds. Alright, we gotta wager with them. Ah, brilliant, the Manticore finished as soon as we go into the mission. Ah, well. Ah, well, off we go. Alrighty, so let's see. Elimination round 1 of 3. It's gambling. Who am I eliminating? No clue.
By the void, ergo glass. I thought you hated my index.
No, wait, Nef Anyo isn't the... Ah, right, I'm dumb.
Our generous offer for their return, we've come to play the
That's right. Nef Anyo isn't the, That's right, Nef Anyo is that corrupt corpus. He's not the one that was, he's not like the part infested one. He's the corrupt one that had previously, he's the one that had previously messed with those, messed with Solaris United. He was the one that had previously hurt Solaris United and essentially got them to, and was essentially like poorly compensating them. Was like extremely poorly compensating them for their work, so he had to rebel against him. The other guy I can't remember the name of the other guy that I was thinking of, but, I was gonna say, oh yeah. But like I figured that it was the previous guy, considering that it had something to do with the infested, but I suppose not. It's just rather it's Nef Anyo. And he's like the super greedy corpus, always trying to impress the board members. Oh hey, I still get to use my void powers. Is this kind of cheating? And it's Nef Anyo, so I don't really... It's Nef Anyo, so I don't really care, to be honest. Perfectly happy to put that smug dude in his place. I was going to say, why are they allowed to use like the shield drones? Isn't that kind of cheating? But then again, here I am coming in with a shotgun and being able to exiting my warframe. So I'm kind of cheating a tad bit myself. So I can't exactly complain about them using the what's their faces if I'm basically cheating myself. Truth be told.
Corp is working its way out of debt. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
Let's see. This works.
Come on, broker. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. And the index closes. 10 reel in the wind. Investors nervous. Brokers in position. The bell about to ring. This is the index.
So it's a giant stock metaphor, but instead of stocks, it's death matches. Makes sense.
You never were much of a gambler. Haven't you risked enough already?
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal after my resignation, I've never been richer. I've gained a soul.
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal after my recognition, I've never been richer, I assure you. Nice.
Careful, Glass. You might drown.
Points in the open. Capitalization trending up.
Okay, so you essentially gotta get to get kills, get to the enemy base, and then bank all your kills essentially.
Big capitalization for Annual Corp. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
I think you also play this in like multiplayer against, you can play this in multiplayer against other actual players.
Investors smiling on that capitalization. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Rally on the index. Dramatic.
This entire mission is essentially a big stock metaphor. Nice try, Lockjaw.
Broker down.
Oh, I didn't know there were side lanes too. Nice try, buddy.
Index points up for grabs. Capitalization's trending up.
The AI teammates are kinda incompetent, but it's not the biggest deal in the... Oh, we're tied right now. Anybody gonna score?
Trading over.
Oh, what? Ty goes to the house.
It doesn't look like the void was on your side today, Glass.
That's lame. Hey. Point goes to the house. That's lame. Oh well. I got 100,000, I could always go back into the mission again with a stronger Warframe, just obliterated, I suppose. Also, they got to use Lockjaws. How exactly is that fair? If I wanted to play League, I'd go play League. Well, at least that's the Manticore.
The Manticore. Its purpose defies all logic, for all it produces is sound. An artifact of irrationality, and yet I know its power is so much more. Let me explain how it works.
Do I equip it or something?
Excuse me, Cephalon-Suda. Are you experiencing unexpected data volume? The operator is patiently awaiting instructions on how to operate the Manticore.
The Manticore? Of course, the Manticore. Curious? I may have a syndrome decoding error in my archive.
Brilliant.
What? A parity drift? How is that possible? Have you executed your diagnostic precepts?
I seem to have made an error. Apologies. I do not have the promised Manticore data. Let me correct this. I will...
Alright, so we gotta go find all the song information from for the Manticore. Got it? Alrighty. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Intriguing. I remember these caves, but not the Manticore's relationship to it. You will need to explore deeper. Let your curiosity guide you, as it does my every thought. My data suggested the brutish and disinterested Grimmir are searching for sunken Orokin riches to exploit.
You would be correct.
Wouldn't it be interesting if we were seeking the same?
Bang. Hey Rao, how's it going? Hope you're having a good night. I'm just out here playing some Warframe.
What are the Grimmir doing here? This doesn't make sense. Curious one. Are you searching for something?
No bueno, hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope stream at least makes you feel a little bit better. But yeah, I am doing just fine. The war is indeed a frame. Oh, hey, Shield Lancer. I think I need to scan one of these. I think I do anyway. I don't remember what the mission specifically wanted me to do, but I remember something. It said something about Shield Lancers. Don't know if that specific kind it wanted me to scan, but oh well. Dang it. Stalled my scan out. Oh well. There we go. Bang. Bang. I'm running around with what is essentially a flat cannon made into a shotgun, and it's glorious. Maybe the frame is war. I mean, the relics are war frames. They are frames that are used in war. Hey, Arctic, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I super appreciate it. Welcome on back to the Bean Brigade. Enjoy your emotes and your Astolfo Bean.
Hey, bud bro, already 15 months. Love your locks, lets me know if you want a coup partner less than 3 Endergate Heart, Endergate Derp, Endergate Smug.
Thank you so much, Arctic. I super appreciate it. And yeah, I'll let you know. We should try to do a Warframe stream together at some point. I honestly don't know what we would do during that stream, but it would certainly be interesting. Maybe do some relic farming or whatever. Let me know if you're up for that at some point. Or just playing Warframe in general, really. You just hit me up in DMs if you ever feel like playing some. I'm always down for some Warframe. But yeah, 15 heckin' months, gosh dang. I know I say this every single time, but it is still honestly surprising to think about the fact that I only started this streaming experiment just like, what, like a year or 2 years ago? Yet it feels like I've been streaming for ages. You guys have all honestly made that possible, and that's what that's just what's so surprising to me, is that you guys like watch and enjoy my content. I am ever grateful for the support.
Oh, this is interesting. I recognize that object. A hydraulis. An Orokin-era instrument that produced its sound from water. If I had a humor precept, I would construct an ironic witticism regarding its submerged state. How would Ordis say it? It's damaged, but I wonder if there are trace stress lines from when it was in use. I may be able to... Strange. I have no archival entry.
Let's see.
But I know this. It is a piece of Octavia's anthem. Could this data be compatible with a Manticore?
Let's see. Octavia's anthem. Oh.
I remember. Lua. There's more of the anthem on Lua.
Alright then.
Who are you? What do you want? Oh no. It's happening again.
Ah, great. Does Cephalon Suda have like an alternate personality or whatever the heck, like with Ordis? You know, where Ordis sometimes slips into murder mode during his dialogue. You know. Now get out there and cut down and make the Lotus proud. You know how Ordis sometimes slips into like the murder mode in, or like the very negative murder mode in his dialogue. Just, Operator, I see you have customized your Warframe. Its design, customized your Warframe's design. My eyes are bleeding. Pleasantly surprised. You know, something like that, but with an actual Cephalon. Like, I know a lot, like the other AI I was talking to during one of the missions does have that kind of like slip in their dialogue. So I wonder if the Cephalons have something similar. I haven't seen it from Samaris, so Also ironic that I'm getting Cephalon Samaris standing when I'm doing the other Cephalon's quest. And those two do not get along.
Hunter, if you continue to follow that corrupted Cephalon, my sanctuary will be the only place left for you. She must be disconnected from Louis before she corrupts the other Cephalon.
Oh, shut up, Samaris. There's nothing wrong with a bit of music.
Don't be such a selfish...
Don't be such a selfish... If Suda is in danger, our precepts demand that we help her.
No, Ordis. We are creatures of light and memory, but creatures nonetheless. Whatever bit rot is affecting Suda could cross the...
Ah, yes. The AI is arguing with itself.
Don't let your compassion glitch drive you and your hunter to death by this demented Cephalon. Sever ties before we both are corrupted.
Operator, what will you do? I cannot process the thought of losing you, but I want to help Suda if we can. Maybe that is just my compassion bit?
Compassion is a good thing, Ordis. So don't be like that. Compassion is a good thing, Ordis. Whether you're a robot, a human, or otherwise, compassion is a very good thing. Otherwise, you're a sociopath, and then otherwise, you're declared a sociopath, and if you're at all popular, then Shane Dawson will milk you into a 15-part video series about how you're a sociopath.
Why have we come to Lua? Have you located the next fragment?
Didn't you just...
Suda, you brought us here.
Recalibrating. Oh yes, you are correct. My records indicate that a fragment was previously discovered in the vicinity. Will you find it? Lua, why did we come here? I have asked you this already. Samaris was right. This corruption is not benign. I am vanishing.
I feel so dead. Oh no, Arctic, why is that? I wish Shane Dawson won't be milking any more content for a long time, hopefully. Yeah, here's hoping. He got kicked off of YouTube a long time ago. Just got home from a rough day of work. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, work can be rough sometimes, but try to get some rest and hopefully you feel better soon. Always here if you need to talk to me, buddy.
He's just an old war memory. Get out! I
Makes
won't let you
sense.
take
My
body.
My
Children. I
am here.
Hunhow? Operator, Hunhow.
How the heck is Hunhow inside Suda? Okay, for context, Hunhow is a villain that you battled in one of the previous missions.
Tenno, you have to.
Hunhow is a villain that you battled in previous mission.
Operator, what's happening to her?
Hunhow has infected Suda. Brilliant. I did not know if I brought that many alternate weapon types, so this is going to be a bit annoying to deal with these battleists. That's what's infuriating about the battleists, is that they essentially gain immunity to certain, or like a lack of vulnerability to certain types of damage over time and through combat. So it's they're very annoying to fight against. That, and also they do that weird spinny thing that does damage everywhere, and it sucks. I don't like it. I should not have brought an underleveled frame for this. I thought this was just going to be a perfectly fine mission, but no, I suppose not. I thought this was just going to be a nice, easy farm mission like the last one, where I could just run back past the enemies, grab the anthem, and everything would be fine. As it turns out, no, Hunhow is here. Here, and he wants the anthem for some reason. Well, at the very least, the void powers seem to be very effective against him, so that's good. Please stop shooting me. I'm trying to revive my Kavat. Thank you. At the very least, his weakness to this attack is just standing under him. If I keep shotgunning it enough, eventually it'll die. And there we go. But why the heck does Hunhow want Octavia's anthem? Is he looking for something else to do his bidding like he did with the Stalker? Does Octavia's anthem somehow contain part of Hunhow? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Stop them. They want to
destroy it.
Oh, he wants to destroy the anthem. Okay, that makes a bit more sense, because then if he destroys the anthem, we don't get our hands on it. And it seems that this is connected to Octavia. Oh well. Alright, I shouldn't have brought a frame or a weapon that I was trying to level up for this mission. Didn't realize I was gonna have to get serious. Alright then. If there's one Warframe I know that specializes in dealing different types of damage, it's your boy Chroma. Let's go whip him out. It's murder time! If there's one frame that specializes in different types of damage, it's Chroma. Time to do a bit of myrtleizing! With what is supposedly, from what I've heard, the best gun in the game! Yeah, apparently the prime weapons that I got with Chroma, that being specifically the sniper rifle, the Tabaris Prime, or the Rubiko Prime rather, is supposedly one of the best weapons in the game if properly modded. Can basically one-shot anything with crit damage.
Oh yes, you are correct. My records indicate that a fragment was previously discovered in the vicinity. Will you find it?
But seriously though, how in the heck did Hunhao infect Suda? I mean, I know his his consciousness infected like several different entities.
I have asked you this
but
already.
I thought it would just like split off into things like swords and whatnot, like the Stalker picked up. But then again, if it was able to infect the Night Stalker, then maybe it could infect an AI? I don't know. The rules for how Hunhao is able to control different entities kind of change on a whim. At least from what I've seen anyway. I honestly have no clue how the heck that guy does what he does. Like, half the time his rules seem grounded, and the other half they don't.
Sentience? But how did they know? What? He's just an old war memory. Get out! I won't let you take
My
body.
My
Children, I
am here.
Hunhao? Operator, Hunhao's doing something to Suda. He's in her mind.
Tenno, you have to...
Children, find the anthem.
Operator, what's happening to her?
I'm still confused as to why Hunhao would even be looking for the anthem in the first place, but I mean, hey, who knows? Oh, dang. That thing got murdered. Alright. Time to blow out the hand cannon. Eh. There we go. And already the Grand Prime seems to be doing a lot of carrying as well. Just as much as the Rubico. I was going to say, how come this quest required a prerequisite for that quest specifically, outside of just like needing progression, but for it being later content? But no, it has story relevance, surprisingly. Oh, you can destroy the individual parts of them, I think. Yeah, you can destroy the individual wings of the Battalists. I had no clue. That's neat. I did not know that the Battalists had part-based destruction. There we go. Also, this is what Chromo looks like without his armor. Kinda cursed.
Whose malign pitch can cross the gap itself.
Yeah, Chromo without his armor on is kinda cursed, not gonna lie. That's Chroma's armor over there, attacking the enemies. Still think it's cursed. Wait till you see if it's Duke's skin.
You did it.
You obliterated those mindless appliances.
What has Hunhao done to Suda?
Yeah, look at look at it. It's just a skin. So technically, wait.
It does seem to help to remember.
It's 3 layers. It's 3 layers of Chroma. It's three different layers of Chroma. Because there's me, the operator. There's the base form of Chroma, and then there's Chroma's outer armor. It's 3 different layers. Let's see. There we go.
The last fragment. Ordis, tell your operator. I am sorry. I am so sorry. I keep forgetting, but it's happening again.
Another cephalon made null as we prepare. The others I will divide and destroy.
Your Tenno will be data blind.
Suda? Suda, answer me!
We gotta save Ortis's girlfriend!
Operator, you better get out of there!
Like, we gotta save Suda's girlfriend! Or, well, we gotta save Ortis's girlfriend. I now have the headcanon that Cephalon Suda is Ortis's girlfriend. That is my headcanon, and you can't convince me otherwise. So where's the open? It says the exit path is right here. Is it upwards? Oh, it is. Alright. Yeah, exactly. And Samaras is the jealous lover. Samaras is either the jealous lover or the disapproving parent. I'm just imagining like a sitcom with all the different AIs. It's just a sitcom with all the Ortis AIs and the other ones. Nah, disapproving parent is way later on in the quest.
Suda's mind. We must isolate and destroy her immediately before she corrupts the Cephalon League.
But she told me when finding out of the song is. Did you see how the song affected her? It made her remember. It could be the parity she needs to recover herself from Hunhow.
Ortis has the right idea.
That is all she is. All she was. Sever the weave and avoid this corruption ourselves. That is our only choice.
And when he comes for you and your precious sanctuary, will you want us to look the other way?
He's got a point.
Operator, we must go. Let Samaras worry about himself.
Ortis has got a point.
Ortis would enjoy
purging this.
This room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your warframes unnecessarily.
Pity. Another no, Cephalon.
Making the gangbang frame. Oh, you mean Titania? Or no, wait, or do you mean Titania or Mirage? Oh, no, wait, you mean Mirage, that's right. Yeah, Mirage is a very interesting one from what I've seen. It duplicates itself. It's essentially the Shadow Clone Jutsu in the form of a Warframe. Alrighty, time to find that last piece. AKA the gangbang. How fitting that I'm playing this song when we're going to get the final part of, we're going to get the final song and break, Samaras from Hunhow's control. How fitting that Life Will Change is playing.
It's here somewhere. I will attempt to pinpoint its location. There. Rebuilding the anthem is our only hope of restoring Suda. The music makes her remember.
Thank you for the hydrate, Arctic.
Wait, sentience in the void? Impossible! Unless, how must be using poor Suda's energy to protect them from decay? Operator, we need to stop him.
So that's why he wanted, the Cephalons. He didn't only want them to starve her of, to starve us of information, but also because the sentience can use, he can use the AI's power to protect the sentience from decaying in the void. Okay, for context, for those of you who don't know about Warframe, Hunhow's essentially army that he's been using after like being slightly freed by the Grenier accidentally is called the Sentience. and the sentience decay inside of the void usually, which is why they couldn't go there, which is why they needed, in the previous mission, they needed the Shadow Hunter, or freed by us, rather, you know, because we're stupid. But yeah, that's why Hunhow needed the Shadow Hunter. It's why Hunhow needed the Shadow Hunter in one of the previous missions to go into the void to try to kill the Tenno Heart, because he can't usually get the sentience in there on his own. So now instead he's going through the Cephalons to give his sentience immunity to the decay of the void, allowing him to enter and essentially like corrupt the Tenno Heart. The plan doesn't necessarily just make the Tenno data blind, it also allows him to put his sentience into the void.
Suda? Can you hear us?
She's gone. Will you join her, you puerile damage?
Suda needs to hear the anthem, operator. We could use the tower's reactor to boost it.
Good idea, Ordis. Let's go.
Bypass that console to overdrive the system. Try to increase the amplification circuits.
To 11. My body. We must deny them this energy. Do not let them coordinate as they did so long ago.
The Sentinels, they're interfering with the reactor.
Terminate them.
Understood, Ordis. If there's one thing the Cephalons can't get continued resistance to, it's void magic! I must admit, for a villain, Hunhow is actually surprisingly clever. Like, he's using more logical steps to try and get rid of, the Warframes. Or the Tenno, rather.
Ordis, I remember.
Nothing. Now I will reach across the wave and claim you, one who is called Ordis.
I remember a secondary system nearby. Operator, we need more power.
Understood. More power! We need more power!
I see you. Does your child puppet know your true nature?
No, I am not that person. I am a Cephalon.
Madame Karis, the beast of the realms.
3 degrees of separation, baby! We gotta light it up! Can you even headshot these things? I did not know why I got out of my warframe to revive Kimono, but I am. Oh, they were only he was only attacking the frame. Nice job, Dingus. Amped. There's probably a tertiary system as well.
That's it. The secondary amplifier is engaged.
Such a beautiful song.
Keep those reactors alive, operator.
Understood.
I'm going to open a direct link to Suda. Suda, talk to us. Try to remember.
Ortis, no, you're gonna corrupt yourself!
Ortis, stay alive. Operator, I'm sorry. I have to help her. If I can join her in her datascape, maybe together we can.
Go, Ortis! Save your girlfriend! Let's get out of here before this whole place explodes! Ah yes, 31 for the Lex Prime. Maybe because I barely ever use the thing. You're getting all the dramatic music for this part. Who's sending me mail at a time like this?
Operator, if you are hearing this, I have failed to revive Cephalon Suda. That self-righteous Sylvaris was correct. You should probably work with him to isolate
Ortis, no!
Data murdering sentient before he claims more of my kind. I hope you can forgive me, Operator, for leaving you. There were times like Suda, I wish I could have forgotten you. That grey ache of loneliness. Being without you was the greatest pain I have ever felt. Do you still remember that glorious day when you returned? So selfless and heroic, engaging all of my missing segments like that? I was ashamed of the mess, but you didn't care. You made me whole again. Or what about that time you returned?
Covered in blood.
From that awful Grenier ship. I wasn't even mad at the gory mess you left behind. How could I be when you are so perfect, Operator? You always will be. Goodbye, my friend. My Operator.
We're getting you back, Ortis! That I swear! We're getting you back one way or another! Sure, yeah, your voice lines might repeat on loop sometimes and can get a little bit annoying. The ship would be dead silent without you. We're getting you back one way or another. Yo, Samaris, I need your help with something.
What has he done? Cephalons can manifest an alternate reality of information. Training simulations, archives, even a grandiose archival of living creatures is possible, as is the case with Sanctuary. You are not going after Ortis, are you? You'd be risking annihilation with that sentient entangled there.
Yes, I am. Help me.
I will not risk myself and my sanctuary by entering the Suda's datascape.
Coward.
But if you are foolish enough, I will help you make the journey for Ordis. Fine.
Send me in.
As you wish. I will join you to the Weed and transmit you and the Manticore to what?
Send me in.
You will be on your own in a strange, abstract place. Goodbye.
I'm jacking into the Matrix. Well, now this music is just fitting.
Another insect drawn to my light. And you've brought your trite music with you, Tenno.
Operator? No! Go back! Save yourself! Operator, this is insane, but I think you need to play Octavia's anthem.
That's it. Ordis, you're a genius.
Careful where you touch, Operator. You'll add the wrong notes to the anthem.
My line, my rules. Your Tenno anthem dies here, and with it your infantile consciousness.
Is that music?
We're getting you back one way or another, Octavia. Or not Octavia, gosh dang, I'm stupid. We're getting you back one way or another, Ordis. Yeah, I figured out to remove the red ones. Thanks, Arctic. It's a good thing I chose Chroma for this mission because that double jump is really coming in handy. That triple jump is really coming in handy right about now.
The corrupted notes are ruining the anthem. Get rid of them.
Right away. Up. I couldn't imagine doing this without like Chroma's triple jump or some other flying frame because this would probably be a nightmare to deal with otherwise. You can cut out with the laser. It's messing up all the good notes. trying to see if there are any other red notes around, but I'm not seeing any. Oh, here they are.
There will be no eternal harmony, only sentient dissonance.
Nah.
The drums, the beat, it reminds me of...
Ah! Another one! Oh, what? Now we gotta shoot these things too? So I'm guessing we gotta do this 3 times. Classic 3-phase boss fight. Yeah, that and also because there were 3 phases to the anthem. Thank goodness for the triple jump so I can avoid hitting the wrong notes. I'd imagine this be a nightmare correcting your jumps on the triple. Oh, we get out of here.
Parity error. I know this song. Who am I?
Suda, wake up! Get you guys back! We're getting you back too, Ordis! Because the ship would never be the same without you, even if there was that one time that you threw me out of the ship that may or may not have actually happened. We're getting you back one way or another. Here, I promise you that! Alright, let's see. Yeah. Yep. Hey! Tried to cleave that erratic list and ended up flying into the void. Nice going, Ender. Real genius move there.
Sounded subversive, coordinating the slaughter of your masters across the gap. But you didn't know, or merely set the stage for the next.
I mean, setting the stage for the next war would imply that we ended the first one. I mean, for a sequel to happen, the first movie has to have concluded. So, you're not exactly proving a point here on how. Just saying. You're not exactly proving your point. So technically, yes, we did end the first war. Because for there to be a second war, the first one has to have ended. They aren't happening concurrently, as far as I'm aware. I mean, I don't know, maybe there are 2 wars going on concurrently, beats me. Where are the last messed up notes? Surprised at how for such a faceless villain, Hunhao is so imposing. Like, we've never seen much of what Hunhao looks like outside of the sentience. Where the heck is that last messed up note? The last thing that I'm missing. There it is. I guess that's one of the last ones, I think. Dang it. Okay, this is getting a little less serious, a little bit more tedious now. Like, I know there's a bit of tension in what's going on, but still. Hang on, I think I gotta skip this song for copyright. Now this works.
You soulless machine.
You can't hold me.
Oh, Ortis! Hello there.
My dream, it's come true. I have joined my operator.
Something's happening. Hunhao's taking damage for the attacks. Whoop, these jumps are a lot more precise now. I'm guessing that, given that Ortis previously has, like, those flashes of, like, violence or whatnot, maybe, like, the Cephalons were once, like, living things? Like, maybe humans or something? And then maybe in, like, a past life, Ortis was this, like, great warrior?
And you. Operator, there's too many of them.
Pathetic Cephalon. I destroyed this data mine, and now I will destroy you.
He's too strong. My beloved operator. Mine.
No, Ortis!
Beasts of Sanctuary, join me.
We're getting them! We're getting them!
We cannot let this synthetic destroy our kind. Attack!
How does he have access to the Beasts of Sanctuary anyway? I thought Cephalon Samaris avoided linking itself in with this to avoid ruining the Sanctuary. Or excuse me.
You must remember. Hunter, complete the song to give Suda parity.
Or I guess maybe rather... I was trying to make a Ty Lopez joke, because, you know, knowledge. Bop. Get out of here, Hun Hao! Yeah! We did it!
Time sync error. Curious. Why are we here presently? Why do I hear music?
It's a long story, Suda.
There may be temporary gaps in short-term data.
A sentient tried to erase you.
A sentient? How did I survive? Did you assist me, Samaris?
Don't take any credit, Samaris.
You are a frivolous cephalon with no value to my sanction. It may seem to Ordis that I had a loyalty glitch. That is only his interpretation. I was acting to protect the weak, of course.
Sure you were, buddy.
Of course. Still, I am grateful to have benefited from your glitches. Let me share my archives with you. As for you, Tenno, you are most likely interested in the rest of the Manticore records in Octavia.
And the story reaches its conclusion. Octavia's anthem complete. The Octavia Warframe is ours. Or at least the blueprint for it, anyway.
More organic debris to ignore.
You say that, and yet I just saved your life, Suda. Good grief. I saved your life, you know! Why you treat me like organic debris? I literally saved your entire existence. These cephalons, man. They are quite bipolar. Anyways.
The balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is marked with new invasions.
Now let's see, how in the heck do we make Octavia? Let's see, Octavia... Here we go, Octavia. Compose her song and then conduct the mighty Manticore, turning bass, beat, and melody into an anthem of devastation. Need the neuroptics, the chassis, and the systems. How do you get that? Let's see, chassis is rewarded from the Lua music puzzle. The neuroptics is rewarded from Rotation C of Deimos survival. The system's blueprints can be found in the Rotation A cache of Lua Crossfire Exterminate missions. Ah. Good. More farming. Ah well. Not the biggest deal in the world. Besides, I got other Warframes I can level up at the moment, so nabbing Octavia isn't my highest priority. Because I currently got Neza to level up, I got Octavia. How many more Warframe slots do I even have?
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and...
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
I have no open slots. Wonderful. And I might get some more plat eventually, so that way I can get another Warframe slot. But yeah, I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up tonight's stream. I really enjoyed playing this game for you guys, and I'm sure you guys enjoyed seeing my first reaction to some of the late game quests. So, I think we're going to go ahead and end things off here for tonight. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. You know what, let's go and raid Riley. They're currently playing my other favorite MMO, that being Final Fantasy XIV. And it looks like they're doing a lot of chocobo racing, which is certainly seems interesting. As for the raid message, let's do... Forgot to actually put the raid thing up. There we go. As for the raid message posted right there, the Beam Brigade is charging in with a fancy Manticore and a bunch of quests with crafting wait timers. I think that sums up tonight's stream pretty well. Well, don't you all think? But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I super appreciate it. I'm definitely going to be doing more Warframe streams in the future if you guys are interested in this, since this game has been my my casual play during my free time recently, since I kind of burnt out a little bit on Final Fantasy XIV, so I've been taking a bit of a break from that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this game, because I'm definitely going to be playing more of it in the future. And I hope you guys will, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow night for some more Dingus Dangus Rampa II with a good friend of mine and amazing voice actor, Clappy Trappy. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!